What's up, everybody? You got VPB Money Man here. On this channel, I tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. I hit people with blunt force trauma of reality to their face. They might not like it now, but you'll thank me in the future. Oh, you want to learn some quick plays? Oh, you want to learn how to make $1,000? Oh, real quick. You know what I'm saying? I make $1,000. Everybody's
got a price.
$1,000 tomorrow. That's not even my money. I just flexed on you with money that I got to pay my boxing trainer with, okay? The money I got to pay my boxing trainer with, 57% of Americans do not even have in savings, and I'm about to pay that to go box. Do you see how this works? My boxing trainer learned a trade. He learned a skill, okay? I'm not going to, I'm not going to promote him up here because he ain't giving me free classes, but I'll talk to him about that. If he wants to give me free classes, then I'll mention his name up here. But him and his sons, they have a business. They learn skills. His sons are amateur fighters. They train, classes to learn how to fight. And we learn, exercise and stay healthy, because health is the number one thing you should be concerned about, is your health.
Move. That's move your hip. Come on. That's it. With your arms now. That's it.
Now, so many people up here keep telling me, I want to learn how to make money. I made some money. I made some money with these videos that that you talk about these people. I made some money. I made some money on their quick plays. I made some money on that. All right, I'm going to help you make some money right now. And let's see if you really get the message. And I'm going to tie this all in together. Here we go. Check it out.
That when you act on the emotions of the marketplace, you're making a big mistake. I stay and always have said, stay the course. Don't let these changes in the market, even a big one, that was a 50% decline. Don't let that change your mind. And never be in or out of the market. Always be in at a certain level. What do we have going for us in the U.S. stock market? Leave aside how hard it is to pick the winners. How few people really ever heard of Amazon 25 years ago. To say nothing of Google, maybe a little more than that, maybe 30 years ago. So if you hold the stock market, you will, not to be corny, Bill, but you will grow with America.
That was Jack Bogle. He's the founder of the Vanguard Group. When these influencers say VOO, VTI, he's the founder of it. And listen to what he just said. Owning the overall stock market. When he's talking about the overall stock market, he means the total stock market index. There it is right there for you, ladies and gentlemen. The total stock market index. That every month. Put your money into that every month. All right. So when you make quick money, quick plays, he's not talking about that. Did he say quick money? Did he say day trade? Did he say plays? Did he say anything about jumping in and out of the market? No, he actually said you stay invested in the market. You never come out and go in cash and wait on the sidelines and then jump back in. Now, he's not around anymore. He passed away in 2019, but his net worth was like $100 million. So I'm going to take his advice on that. When I always talk about long-term index funds, I say that because they work. If you made some quick money, what did you do with the quick money? Did you go trick it off at a strip club? Does Bubbles now have it in her, her thong, and she take it home to her man and then he blew it on some weed? So what did you do with the money? Did you buy an apartment building? Or did you most likely make nigga pennies? You probably made nigga pennies. You ain't make no real life-changing money. On this channel, I try to tell people the power is in you. The same way Jack Bogle cannot make people take his advice to have money, my boxing coach cannot make me go train. He could take my money, I can give him my money and pay him, or I could stop paying him and then the results will stop. When you learn certain things, you share them to people of what you learned. Are you going to listen to people that tell you jump in and out of the market with plays? Are you going to listen to them? Keep listening to them. But you got to be you got to be accountable for you. I can't make you invest in the overall market. The overall market is a small part of life, The rest of life is your health, your family, your loved ones, your career, real estate, paying off debt, index funds, taking time. What is the promised land? What does the promised land look like? When you get to the promised land, is someone feeding you grapes? Is someone fanning you or something? Are you sitting there with a robe on? Like, what is the promised land? People who are successful, there is no stopping. They don't stop when they get to $1 million. They don't stop when they get to 10, 15. They keep going because they're driven. That's what you got to be. You got to be driven. You got to want this. You got to want this for yourself. You got to want this for your family. I can be up here and motivate you and inspire you, but if you don't do this, what do you want me to do? The reason why I make those videos is because there's new investors every day. And when they type in how to day trade, they don't type in how to be a long-term investor. They type in how to get rich, how to make quick money, how to make money in the stock market. And then people with big channels, because people go by subscriber count. They don't look at views. They don't look at anything else. They don't look at the message. They just take their word like, oh, so many people are subscribed to them. They must be right. And that is so far from the truth. So what I need people to do is take a look in the mirror and look at your life. Look at your debts. Look at your life. Talk to your spouse and see what direction you want to go. Do you want to own real estate? Do you want to be landlords? Do you want to travel abroad? Do you want to move out of the country? Do you want to invest in the stock market? Do you, is there a skill that you can make money on? Flipping cars. Do you know how to fight? Do you know how to box? Do you know how to do hair? You make that money and you invest it in other things that will grow you money. If you have a skill of flipping cars, right? And you make a quick $2,000 on that car. You don't go buy jewelry. You add a little bit more money and then you buy another car. And then before you know it, you have a fleet of cars and you start a car dealership. That's how it happens. You start small and then you grow. Ladies and gentlemen, I can't do it for you. The only thing I can do is point you in the direction. And if you choose to walk that path, you walk that path. But like I said, in the future, if you do walk that path, you'll thank me for it. No regrets. Get it.